Click the bell, turn on all notifications, and subscribe for around-the-clock WWE news in real time. The home of the most consistent and dedicated breaking news in WWE, Seanzviewent, is here for you. Like, comment, and share today.
And welcome to your premier reigning source for the hottest, the latest, and greatest in WWE. Right at the start of this, who wants a Raw review from Sean's View Entertainment following Raw? Now, if you want it, I'll give it to you. Remember to subscribe, click the bell, and become a channel member for that. As well as you'll either get that Raw review if you want it. By popular demand, you'll get that Raw review either later tonight or tomorrow morning. You will get the Raw review if you want it, if you crave it. I know a lot of other people do Raw reviews on here. I was the first one that brought WWE News and Rumors. Now we do WWE News and Rumors reimagined. We do it remixed. We switch it up. We turn it up. Just like I have to evolve. I evolved once, and I'm going to evolve again for each and every one of you watching me because I care. I value your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Remember, to help secure and save my future, become a channel member today. When you become a channel member, it helps literally keep me on this website because I can't do this alone. I simply cannot do this by myself. Now, let's get into the news and the rumors that you crave. Tonight, as we all know, is WWE's final attempt, their last shot, their last impression to make you want to watch WrestleMania this weekend. And it's not just any old WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania Saturday and it's WrestleMania Sunday. Now, going in, there has been definitely a lot of debacle. There's been a lot of debate. There's been a lot of criticism. There's been a lot of backlash as it concerns not only the WrestleMania card, but the build to this year's WrestleMania, saying it could have been better, saying it was mediocre, saying that they expected best. Some are saying we even may get an angle where Jey Uso gets taken out of the world title picture and then Goldberg steps in to face Gunther for the world title at WrestleMania, which in my opinion, as much as Jey Uso is over, as much as Jey Uso is popular, as much as people love Jey Uso, let's be honest here, Goldberg versus Gunther would be the bigger match, would be the marquee match, would be the main event. Now, we all know Goldberg has been training. Goldberg has been getting ready. Goldberg has been doing his exercises. Goldberg has been doing his workouts as it concerns a return to the WWE, the professional wrestling scene that it is. Now, also, what I want from my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers is this. Did you like Raw better on the USA Network when we thought it was grandfathered in? When we thought Raw would never leave the USA Network? And then when it went to Netflix, it transitioned to Netflix. No longer is it on the USA Network as of now. However, we are receiving word that there has been multiple calls for WWE Raw to return to the USA Network because the fact of the matter is this, is that ever since Raw went on Netflix, the time has been cut. It has been heavily edited. They don't have all the different sequence of events that we had on Raw. I mean, the time has been cut. They're censoring a lot of things. I mean, Netflix has really ruined the aura of Raw, if you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm getting to. So the next thing here is now you're going to pay extra. Now it's more money. You already pay for USA. Now you're going to pay extra just to watch Raw on Netflix. And that seems to be a problem. That seems to be an issue. And then you're going to pay for Peacock because the WWE goes on there. Then you're going to pay for YouTube TV because if you want to watch SmackDown or so, if you're not cable cutting already. A lot of people have done cable cutting. Triple H praises Donald Trump. Now, this is just coming in now. This is why we do hourly news. This is why we do multiple videos a day. Triple H praises Donald Trump, according to WrestleFeed. Now, are you for Donald Trump or are you against Donald Trump? As we all know, Donald Trump is indeed a WWE Hall of Famer. Now, we all know that WWE has erased and they have scrubbed. We all know that WWE has canceled. We all know that WWE has blacklisted plenty of legends and Hall of Famers in the past. At one time, they blacklisted and removed Chris Benoit. They blacklisted, removed Jimmy Superfly Snuka over the apparent murder. And then, of course, most recently, they snubbed Hulk Hogan, only to bring him back a couple of years later. But now it seems like Hulk Hogan's getting a lot of hate, a lot of backtracking. But ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with Triple H praising Donald Trump Are you for this or are you against this? And do you think this is going to bring a lot of heat, a lot of hatred to the game Triple H, who's going into the WWE Hall of Fame this year? Now, as we all know, Triple H and the McMahon family are all into that saga. They're all into that cabinet. They're all into the Donald Trump group, so to speak. They represent that group. They represent what Donald Trump stands for, but there may be a lot of different things. But do you think Raw should move back to the USA Network? Will it or should it? No better time than the night after WrestleMania, because we all know that the Raw after WrestleMania is indeed the biggest Raw of the year. Make no doubt about it. Make no mistakes about that. And it's all down to your thoughts. Do you want to see Raw return to USA Network, or is it best on Netflix? Now, we might be waiting. We could be waiting a long time until Monday Night Raw returns to Netflix. However, Raw returns to USA. I got a little botched blooper there. See, here on Seanzviewent, we don't re-record, we don't rewind, we don't go back and fix things. We give you the raw video. We give you the raw emotion here on the Brash and the Brazen. So I don't care if there's a mistake, if there's a blunder. You're getting the organic, you're getting the nature of this show in its most natural form, because that's what I believe in, it being natural and growing the way it's supposed to grow. And I'm going to grow with each and every one of you, because we come through when the lights are absolutely on bright. Now, let's get into this huge update, this massive development. And should Jey Uso be replaced by Goldberg at WrestleMania? Also, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, threatens to expose AEW. AEW going to be exposed by Mark Henry. What is he going to say? What is on the mind about Mark Henry and AEW? And if anybody knows about exposing AEW, it would be the former world champion, Mark Henry. They must have did him really dirty for Mark Henry to want to go out there and say, I'm going to threaten to expose AEW. You can only imagine what's going to come out of the mouth of Mark Henry. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Roman Reigns comments on Paul Heyman taking CM Punk's side. Now, there's a lot of people that are under the assumption that at WrestleMania, Paul Heyman is going to screw both Roman Reigns and CM Punk at WrestleMania, and Paul Heyman is going to join Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman is going to be on the side of Seth Rollins. Now, at this stage of Seth Rollins' career, he is looking to wind down. He is looking to not be in, as throwing as much caution to the wind. And with having Paul Heyman on his side, he doesn't have to be that spectacular Seth Rollins that we know him by. He can tone it down. He can be a little bit more limited now that he'll have Paul Heyman by at ringside. And the reason why Paul Heyman would join Seth Rollins is so Seth Rollins could indeed tone it down in the ring so he could last a hell of a lot longer. Even becoming a part-timer. Yes, Seth Rollins transforming into a part-timer in the WWE. So you better expect and you better really, appreciate Seth Rollins while he is still here full-time. But that's not all, guys. With Roman Reigns commenting on Paul Heyman taking CM Punk's side, and with Triple H praising Donald Trump, I think Trump's ability, like him or hate him, the way he is, we're going to actually go right into this. Hold on, guys. Because it was the headline as I did the video, but we're going to go more in depth because we give you the most thorough, the most detailed WWE talk right here on YouTube. I think Trump's ability, like him or hate him, the way he does it, he is charismatic in so many ways. He likes getting under people's skin, generating heat. It amazes, and it's genius, and it worked in our business. It's amazing. There are a lot of billionaires in the world, but why was he the most famous one? Why was he the one that was in People magazine every week and with everybody under the sun? Because of his charisma and his character and who he is and the way that he can speak about it and do all those things. He just captivates people. A fan says that Braun Strowman deserves to have a WrestleMania 41 match, and Braun Strowman reacts. And as we all know, Braun Strowman was already in the main event of WrestleMania a few years ago during the COVID when he defeated Goldberg to become the champion in the main event of WrestleMania for Braun Strowman. Huge developments on the future of WWE. Huge updates. Listen to this huge update, guys. Spectacular. Remember to subscribe, click that bell, turn on all notifications. Triple H confirms a massive future for the WWE. Not in America, not in Canada, not in Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, the game, Triple H, the former multi-time world champion, Triple H confirms that the WWE is going to Mexico. Mexico and the WWE coming together. Triple H reacts to an internet fan saying that Cody Rhodes is dead as a babyface and Jey Uso is terrible. Do you agree that Cody Rhodes' character and his run as champion is dead? And do you agree that Jey Uso is terrible? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. The game Triple H has reacted to this in real time. The WWE Hall of Fame ceremony 2025 will start 2 hours after SmackDown, the Blue Brand. Nia Jax makes hilarious comment under Rhea Ripley's new revealing photo online. Sami Zayn, unfortunately, will not be a part of WrestleMania 41. Sami Zayn will not even be in WrestleMania 41, which is a shock to all of those involved. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. And as we all know, tonight, Roman Reigns will return on Raw, the final Raw of the before WrestleMania, and then John Cena will return on the final SmackDown before WrestleMania, the showcase of Immortals. And we're going to immortalize all of you that join and become a channel member, because Seanzviewent team, it keeps you on the edge of your seat to give you the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most impactful, the most sought-out WWE as it happens. Why? Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzview. I thank all of you for coming, for commenting, for interacting. That's what she said. Subscribe.